What it do, y'all? Top Media TV, man. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. So Big U continues, to deny everything that's being said about him online. He pretty much is explaining how, he has no purse in Nipsey's situation, and he's pretty much explaining how everybody that's making videos about him online, it's just, for clickbait. They trying to get their views up or whatever, so he's not really paying attention. So Big U pretty much is explaining how he don't really care to even respond to all these allegations against him pretty much. But Big U also lets you know, that he has the reputation to do anything. He lets you know that nobody can really check him in LA, in his town, because, he's going to go himself, he's going to crash out pretty much, because he lets you know, man, the reputation he has from fighting, from back in the days, and his status as a legendary black belt karate fighter, being that he's the big bad dude that everybody says he is. He can be that dude, but he's not really taking credit for anything. He don't really get online, as he explains it himself, that he don't get online and says he's a thug, he's a killer, he's a gangster. That's what everybody online says about him. But he lets you know his reputation, because he explains, fighting 15 Samoans and knocking people's eye out in jail. He speaks about all this, fighting activities that he's really good at. You even have an LAPD cop, that said Big U in his day was a tough dude. When he first came across his desk for a crime, it was for murder, but he was a fighter and all that.
Every single time. It ain't gonna stop. When somebody does something great and other people can see it, there's gonna always be other people to come and challenge that. That's a fact. They did it with Jesus. Why they not gonna do it with Nip? They did it with all the people before. I'm just an ordinary person. I ain't no celebrity. I ain't no leader. I'm just a dude who came from nowhere to try to hustle and get it hard. I hustle hard. That's it. Nothing else. But y'all gonna listen to somebody. Stop reposting their stuff. Stop clicking on it and liking it when you know it don't make no sense. I'm gonna give y'all one more thing, because I usually don't post my lives. I'm gonna post this one. When you accuse somebody of something wrong, you take on that burden of that wrong. Know your book, know the Bible, know the Quran, know whatever you look. Because when you falsely accuse somebody of something and you know that it's not true, and you know it's based in nothing, you are transferring bad energy into the earth. So you punishable for that also. Remember that. If you believe in God or a higher power or anything. You know what I mean? So be careful what's going to come back and hit you in your next life. So, anyway, I'm continuing to build. I'm going to continue to move forward. And like I said, when y'all say something ignorant or ignorance come out, I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to block my page so y'all have to come follow me to say what you got to say. But anyway, I'm looking for all positive. Oh, 7. We doing 7 and 8. We can definitely come to Texas and get some in. We get on here talk about I'm a killer, I'm a thug. I never get on talking about I'm robbing people, beating people up. I don't never get on here doing none of that. Talk about how many people I'm gonna beat up. Never do that. In fact, I get on here celebrating the fact that I am old. I love being old. I love it. Let me say this to y'all. Why do y'all listen to people always talk about Big U? Count all I did wrong. And I'm happy. I'm winning. So, I don't know why y'all pay. Every time somebody do some nonsense, you guys need to be smart enough to understand that they clout chasing and they trying to get whatever they get, and let them have it. I say this every time. Every single time. It ain't gonna stop. When somebody does something great and other people can see it, there's gonna always be other people to come and challenge.
All right, y'all. Let me know what y'all think, man. Because, Big U lets it be known that he ain't no joke. He explains he's a top fighter, and that nobody can check him in LA. He explains how, he's been fighting all his life. Y'all see footages of him, on YouTube, online from the 80s, kind of play fighting his homies, bullying in a jokingly way. Seemed like he was a fighter, knocking people's eye out. He explains also about the Samoans, how he done fought 15 of them, you know. So Big U ain't no joke, man. And I believe a lot of people is afraid of Big U.
My impression of Big U is that when you heard about him, you don't want to cross him. And he had a reputation for being a really tough person. When he first came on my radar, he was wanted for murder. That was my first experience. That is, that was 4,800. I'm 54 and I still, demonstrate. Can't nobody really. But it's back, right. But it's over that night. It's over 2 nights night. It don't go nothing. Right. Can't nobody really see me in my city, in my town. Right. Because I'm going to go myself if it come to that. Right. Yes, I did inspire the Devo kids. And I had knocked out a dude's eye. So his eye came out, and it was like, how the hell you knocked somebody's eye out? Eye came out? So eye came out. I heard you used to study martial arts, and I caught the case, and his eye came out. I'm just praying like, oh, Lord, fuck. Yeah, we still don't know how the eye just popped out. I'm checking mine now to make sure mine is. So I made the assessment. It's 15 of them. You fit to get your ass whooped. But how the rules go, I'm going to get out where I'm at. I took flight. So I couldn't see shit. I think I did pretty good, me versus 15. You know what I'm saying? Other niggas would have said, fuck it, and went back home, and when got their homeboys and said, come on, let's go. That's the difference between Big U and 90% of these motherfuckers. First saw you for 800, you was holding somebody's hand like this, and you was pounding on them. You was pounding them. No, 3 days later, but then you was pounding on him. I mean, dude couldn't even fight back, didn't want to fight back, he just gave in. If all the niggas who claim to be this and that, G's and all that, if they would have been what they supposed to do with a lot, because I'm not the other dude before I even knew WACK 100. I let him do what he gonna do, bro. What he gonna do, bro? Allah got to deal with that. He got to deal with Allah, because I'm not gonna disrespect him and nobody else to get no likes. You know what I'm saying? But if they want to get no likes, you know what I'm saying? But if they want to disrespect me, that's cool. I don't care about that shit, man. Because if I see you, I'm going to demo on you. I'm going to take the case. You know what I mean? I'm going to demo. I'm going to take the case. Dog, that's it. You know what I mean? So, but other than that, man, I'm going to keep helping building kids. If the man ain't never disrespected me, why the fuck would I go disrespect him? If you disrespect me, any man, disrespect you to the fullest, and I'm going to stand on it. You know what I mean? I have never changed. I'm not going to change. I'm 55 years old. I like being 55 years old. I train every day. I'm still blessed with these things. Allah got me healthy and strong. You know what I mean? You seen how I walked in here. You know what I'm saying? A different situation. I'm 40 pounds down now.
All right, y'all. Let me know what y'all think, man. Big U with some strong words for WACK 100. So he's going to stand on when he sees WACK. He's going to demonstrate on sight. As y'all heard him say, he's 55, healthy and strong. He don't like WACK speaking on him. And he feels like, WACK is bringing all these other dudes out the box, Loose Cannon and all these other guys. But let me know what y'all think, because Big U does have the reputation, y'all. So let's say it's true, y'all. Let's say Big U did have Nipsey killed, Fast killed. Let's say he had Giddy the Kid robbed. He's shaking down out-of-town rappers coming to L.A. If you see, how he explains his reputation, it kind of does make sense. He does have the reputation to pull that off. Mind you, he is getting paid by the government, grid program. He's getting paid a lot of money. So he has the money, the connections, the pull, the reputation, everything. I mean, that's why really a lot of people feel like he is behind all these things, getting Giddy the Kid robbed and chasing Future in the airport and all this stuff, So even if this is all true, Big U does have the reputation, y'all, to do all of this, because he is a fighter. He done explain in interviews, he done been arrested for murders before. Y'all heard the LAPD cop say, the first time he heard of Big U was for murder. He's kind of, saying Big U was really a fighter. He was a tough dude, not to be played with. And Big U lets you know he's humble. He's teaching the kids, coaching the kids in football. But he does have the reputation to do all this stuff, from Nipsey to whoever really. and nobody seems to stand up against him until recently. WACK 100, going in on Big U, then 600 and Loose. So these dudes, might have an issue if they ever run across Big U, man. But let me know what y'all think, man, about everybody crashing out on Big U on YouTube, saying how he's behind Nipsey and all this, man. It's crazy because, the dude is feeling a lot of pressure in his IG comments, man. He's feeling the pressure. A lot of people on his IG spamming his comment section and all that, man. Top Media TV.